It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity too, 94 to 96, and he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Lots of sunshine in the forecast, 83 degrees here at first pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 5 base hits in 25 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Kluber has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
And a dive, but he's back in. Springer on at first, nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Santana there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Inside ball 1. Come on, you open your eyes.
The 1-0.
Nope, up there.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Zach Greinke will be on the mound for the Astros. What's your take on him, Dan?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. As he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Willie Calhoun.
Digging in, Willie Calhoun. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
Lead off for the Astros. The first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Gurriel takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Count even at 2-2. The pitch. Line to the right side. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now it's 2-0.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike.
One strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. First offering on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. From the belt, the pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one's in the dirt. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. One left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Gallo.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. 3-2 now. Danny Santana waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Digging in, Todd Frazier will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Hit hard up the middle. Altuve has it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Maldonado.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Grounded down the third baseline. Frazier is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
One out now in the Houston third, and that brings in George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Two and one after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Full count. 3-2.
Jose Altuve will be next. Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Full count still. He'll try it again. 3-2. Line drive to left. Calhoun is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
1-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
So digging in now, Ronald Guzman, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
A runner at second, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First offering on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. From the stretch. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's set. The 0-1. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped up. Gurriel is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Brantley, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 to Brantley. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Odor relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
That's the ball.
And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hit hard towards center, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. No balls and a strike to count. A runner at first with no outs here. Down and away, ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Two balls, two strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 13.
So coming to the plate, Joey Gallo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in is Tucker. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
At the plate now, Danny Santana batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the third baseman, Frazier.
Digging in to try it again, Todd Frazier. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. Through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping into the box, Yordan Alvarez. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Next up for the Astros, Kyle Tucker hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Still 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Rangers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Rougned Odor is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Fouled off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One out, nobody on. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
A bouncer to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
The batter, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. Greinke looks in. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one to Chirinos. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Rangers set down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. George Springer the next to hit. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Jose Altuve is on deck. This is foul right side. The 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First delivery to him on the way.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
From the belt, the pitch. A ball and a strike. Taking off is Springer. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. No one out with a runner at second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. He's set and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, D-Row, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense, but right here, able to break.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run scores, and he is in there.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Row, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Luke Farrell comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Luke Farrell.
Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Alvarez.
In now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Line towards center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. From the stretch. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Kyle Tucker.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Tucker stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. This is his second year as a major leaguer. The 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, the pitch, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Astros lead this one 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in Shin-Soo Choo. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrews. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Willie Calhoun. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, 1 strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still down 3-0. Nick Goody is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41, Nick Goody.
Digging in, Martin Maldonado. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one.
Maldonado.
Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1. Counts 1-0.
Taylor Hearn comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nobody out. Runner on first. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. Odor to first, and Guzman to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Santana will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros are down quietly. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Danny Santana. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Through 6 1/3, Greinke still working on a shutout. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Now, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Hit hard towards the hole. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
In now, Todd Frazier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Greinke looks in. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
2 strikes.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Runner at second here with one man out. And he takes a called strike 2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2.
Hold down. 3-2.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Now a long throw home, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
The 1-0 home. Runners off for second. Soft liner to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Luis Garcia takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Carlos Correa will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Chirinos moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Two and one.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Guzman will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Houston leads this one 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. Brantley going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Shin-Soo Choo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Count 1-0.
Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Gurriel has it, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. It's the Astros 4 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now that
standing in, George Springer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. On to first with it himself is Guzman, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they're in front 4-0. Ready now, Willie Calhoun. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch.
Ball in.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batter, the right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, center fielder, Danny Santana.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. There is Altuve. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Houston Astros rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Greinke takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.